Plumbing fixture wise, yes. We have a question in the back.
Are you trying to say halogen?
Yeah, I said halogen. Hey there, I am Ryan with KHB Construction. Today we wanted to shoot a video on if you can remodel your kitchen for $5,000. Let's get started. So when you're thinking about remodeling your kitchen, I think first we need to define a remodel. And a remodel is anything that is altering the cosmetics or the structure of something, right? So in your kitchen, this looks like new cabinetry, this looks like possibly maybe just paint, new light fixtures, new tile backsplash, sink, plumbing fixtures, whatever that may be. And so when we're talking about a remodel, it's a very broad term, and that $5,000 limit is a very narrow parameter to fit into. So can you remodel your kitchen for $5,000? Yes, but you're limited. So the first thing here is you are gonna have to do all the work yourself. There is not many reputable contractors out there who can go work for one full week with labor, overhead, profit, materials and be under $5,000. But material-wise, it's very possible for you as a homeowner to get your own material, learn how to do the work yourself through YouTube, friends and family, whoever you may know that might have that skill set, to get the material, do the work yourself, and have a beautiful outcome within $5,000. So let's take a look at what that looks like. With a $5,000 budget, remodeling your kitchen, some of the low-hanging fruit there is light fixtures and plumbing fixtures. So you might have those old halogen lights that just are old school, 2000s. They do not look new. They possibly aren't even dimmable in some cases. It's easy to update those with new LED modern recessed lights that are dimmable, and that is a huge difference aesthetically for your kitchen and for performance in your kitchen. Plumbing fixtures, updating that old faucet, changing out that undermount sink, changing out pot fillers, changing out your garbage disposal, your little flange in your sink that all the food goes into. All of these things are easy fixes you can do as a homeowner to make a cosmetic upgrade. Let's get into cabinetry. And this is where I'm not even sure you can't do this for $5,000, but there are places out there like IKEA, there are Habitat for Humanity, there is a lot of thriftier places where it's a DIY friendly zone that you can go as the homeowner, pick that stuff up and install it yourself. Tricky part here is making sure that you have the right measurements, you have the right cabinet for the right place, but you can get a cabinet set secondhand or build yourself for under $3,000. And they can come pre-finished as well. So that is one option for you as a homeowner to think about when remodeling is, if you have cabinetry, it's gonna take a big chunk of that DIY budget. Getting into the solid surface and stone aspect of your $5,000 remodel, the best option to go with is prefabricated stone. This is something you can find at flooring liquidators, lumber liquidators. This is stone that is set to the universal dimension of a kitchen base cabinet, which is 24 inches. It's usually not a crazy fancy stone, but it comes with a prefabricated mitered or bullnose edge. It's pretty easy to fabricate yourself with just some masonry bits from Home Depot and a router or a grinder. These are options that are available to you. It's a little dusty. It can be kind of testy if you're not comfortable with that skill set, but it's definitely something that you can get 2-3 slabs for under 1,500 bucks, and you could do that yourself with some skill. Getting into backsplash, tile is one of the cheapest options. If you're going with tile, you could get a tile for 50 cents a square foot that's still gonna look way better than your 6-inch granite countertop backsplash from the 2000 track home you live in. Great options out there like subway tile, you can get that very cheap. It's pretty simple to set yourself. You could do sluter yourself with terminations. These are all things you can go to Home Depot and you could bang out that backsplash for less than 400 bucks. Another big factor in kitchens that I feel get overlooked is the hardware. So as easy as switching out that handle or that knob on that drawer can make a huge difference. Switching out the hardware on the drawers, doing new drawer glides for performance in your kitchen is huge as well. New soft close hinges. These are all things that are homeowner friendly to do, relatively inexpensive, and will make a big difference on the functionality and performance in your kitchen. This next one is paint. And I'm not talking about rolling paint on a wall. And if you roll paint on your cabinets, I'm gonna come knock your door down. You don't do that either. Painting your cabinets is a fine, fine art. And if you have a small kitchen set, consumer costs might be under $5,000, possibly, but the painters that are doing it right aren't charging $5,000 to repaint the kitchen. I look kind of sad here because it's truly a shame when people don't take the proper care in finishing their cabinetry. It's like I said, it's an art form. And so this is where you don't want to skimp out. I would recommend going to Home Depot, getting a Wagner HVLP sprayer, and not the $85 one, the $250 one. It actually has a separate unit and a separate hose. Go on YouTube, go to Goodwill, get a cheap $5 cabinet and practice. This is not something you want to do one time on your kitchen set. Go get a practice piece of furniture, learn how to refinish it on YouTube, practice adjusting your airflow, and get that piece of cabinetry perfect. And once you're comfortable shooting with that HVLP sprayer, take it into your new IKEA cabinets. But I can't stress enough, if you do have the money, hire a professional to refinish your cabinets. It's one of the biggest things in your kitchen that's gonna have a wow factor, and just for longevity of those cabinets. It's important to protect them with quality paint job. So the last thing I'm gonna talk about here to wrap this video up is appliances. Appliances right now are super hard to get. I don't wanna date this, but it's 2021, it's December. Everything's out in the ocean. Everything is floating, especially all the Chinese-made appliances. And that's your best bet. With a $5,000 budget, you have to go with budget appliance here. You're not gonna be getting Thermador, you're not getting Wolf, you're not getting Decor. You're gonna be going with low-end GE, Whirlpool, Samsung, something on the lower end. There's great deals out there where you can get almost a full kitchen set for around 2,500 bucks. So with that in consideration, if you're looking for more of a cosmetic, wow factor, appliances are the biggest one there. Get a new micro hood, get a new range, get a new fridge. No one cares about a dishwasher, no one's really looking at it, so use your existing dishwasher, and you could save a lot of money going with a budget Home Depot appliance set. Do your research, look at the warranties. A lot of these things do have issues with them, and that's why we don't put in builder grade appliances for the most part, unless it's homeowner purchase and they want it really bad. But make sure you do your homework on that to make sure you're protected as the homeowner if something should go wrong in that appliance. So that does it for this video on how to remodel your kitchen for $5,000. It turns out you can. I personally didn't believe you could because most of the time kitchens are quite expensive. But you can, it's just you kind of have to pick and choose. Make that non-negotiable list that we talk about in other videos and make sure that you are hitting that priority list of what's important to you. Thanks for checking this video out. I hope you found value in it. Like, share, subscribe, all the video stuff, internet things, and we will see you on the next one.